is what it is. You know, I told you. It's just, I don't know what to say. I mean, I've said everything I could say, Tina. You put my sanity in line.
No, Rick.
No. Your actions did. Every action has a reaction. I've told you this for years. By getting me trying to getting caught up in your life, trying to make you get sober.
That was your choice.
Exactly. It was my choice.
You got to take responsibility for you.
Exactly. And that's where I draw the line.
And you going to the measures that you did in order to try to get me straight nearly drove me over the edge. It pushed me further away. And it made me sicker.
You know,
because
like
I don't get better in here.
You know what it takes to stay sober. But once you get high, that it's a different ball game. You know what it takes to get sober just as well as me. But once you fucking pass that line, it's hard to stop.
This is going to be a difficult time. I have to be careful on how much of the guilt and horror I take in at a time because
yeah, you need to go
let me
into
tell you
an
something.
intensive in-care patient so you can't get out and fuck up.
Rick, I've done that and I'm considering it again. I haven't decided yet because
believe you me, I am going to still fight for Bella until you get a lengthy time of sobriety.
Will you let me see her with you present before I go anywhere?
I don't know.
Rick, please.
I don't know. That I don't know.
I think for me,
you know, it's not about for you, Tina. You don't understand.
No.
You don't understand. You don't understand. The one time you seen her with my fucked up fucking bitch mother, okay? The bitch that flicked her in the mouth all the time, which I guess is all right with you, okay? Because you wanted to put the baby in that situation.
I gotta go.
Okay? No. Hear me out. You asked me a question. Let me explain to you. You put her in that position, all right? That one time that you
I didn't
seen
believe
her,
that your mom was abusive to her. I still don't.
Okay, then that's fine with you. That's fine with you. With me, it wasn't. Bella came to me. Bella had a fat lip one time from it, Tina.
Bella loves her, Rick.
I don't give a fuck about love when it comes to abusing my daughter. You can love somebody. These women that get beat all the time, they love their husband, but yet...
Your mom.
No, I'm telling you. I was going somewhere with this. People get abused by their husbands all the time. Women. But I love him. Love don't have nothing to do with it. You know that working in that shelter.
You're abusive to me.
Okay? Look.
And you don't acknowledge it. But you want me to acknowledge your mother.
Look. She was hitting my fucking daughter in the mouth. My daughter's 5 years old.
Why did you let her be there all the time,
okay?
then?
No, I drew the line. When I asked her... No. I asked my mother to stop several occasions.
That's not why you left her.
Huh?
That's not why you moved.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
That day Levon told me it was
because I went off on my fucking mother.
But Bella had been there prior to that when you told me she flicked
Bella flicked her in the mouth, and I said, look it. I've asked you, and I've asked you. Now I got her standing right here.
It's okay.
I have her standing right here. Do not, I'm ordering you, do not flick my fucking daughter in the mouth. You understand me? That's the way I talk to her, just like that. She says, well, if you don't like it, find a different babysitter. And guess what happened? I was out of there. And before I got out of there, she went to the house and argued with my other 2 kids. Because I just went off on her and threw her out of my fucking office.
I always believed, though, that she was good to Bella and loved her. As for my...
That don't have nothing to do with it.
I like your mom.
That don't have nothing to do with it.
I certainly didn't do that to you back at you.
Yes, you did.
No, Rick, I didn't. You were
not
wrong.
to get back to me.
I swear to God,
to get to Bella.
I needed to see my daughter, Rick.
But
I
at all costs, put Bella in the fucking harm's way. It don't matter.
I didn't and still don't necessarily believe that your mom did anything wrong to Bella.
Good.
Okay?
Good. That's why Bella's with me.
Listen, I never saw it, and I was there with her, too.
That's why Bella's with me.
I was also there with Bella. But you have to understand, Rick, you helped set that up because you let Bella stay there for years and months. In fact...
And when it got out of control, Tina, I drew a fucking line.
Okay, that's fine.
That's my job as her father.
I wasn't there for that. And you and I were on the
I told you about it. You don't give a fuck about it, though. You still don't give a fuck about it.
You've lied to me many times before, as well as me lying to you. Okay, both of us, we've lied. I didn't trust you with your word. You know why? Because I figured you would do whatever it takes, and say whatever you had to say to keep Bella from me, no matter what. That's what I thought.
Did this to yourself.
Listen, I'm not arguing about that.
But let me finish what I was telling you. That one visit fucked Bella up to where the teacher called me in a conference. She might be held back because of how far back damage it was done.
Rick, listen, okay.
She might be held back in kindergarten. After that one visit, she went back.
I ran to somebody who somehow made me feel better, okay? Made me feel better, drugs or not, about not being on Bella.
Well, then run with it. You did.
Listen, no. Listen.
You ran with it for 5-6 months.
Because I listened to you. Would you give me that, please? But because I didn't have Bella, I ran there. Because, listen, please, listen. I'm not saying it's right, but this is what happened. Because I can't bear it. I can't bear the pain. It kills me every fucking day that I am straight and right and alone to not have her. Can you understand that? It's not saying it's right, Rick. I'm saying it is just, she is my daughter. It is her so
When this first started 9 months ago, When this first started 9 months ago, I was allowing you to see her at the park.
Probably I had
Suddenly, you got a wild hair up your ass thinking I was with that girl, Tia, which I wasn't.
That wasn't it. It was
No. This is where it happened at. I watched it. You were all pissed off about it. And then, all of a sudden, you're fucking your dope connection that Crystal introduced you to. And now you want a court order. Okay, you got your court order.
Because I didn't want you to continue to dictate and determine that. Listen,
you know what? I did not want that dope fiend motherfucker around my daughter. You did. You didn't have. You brought him to the visit.
That was my ride. He wasn't going to be around her. He stayed away from her.
That's what you nutted up on. When I said he's not to go around my daughter.
I said that
you nutted up on that statement.
I said to you, then you shouldn't bring all of your ghetto-ass motel friends. They're all looking doped up to me too. You know why?
They weren't.
Because
I
was so tired. You know why? Well, first of all, because I was in a situation.
I don't put my kid in that situation.
And second of all, because I was tired of you controlling me. That's how I felt.
I'm not controlling you.
That's how I felt.
I was making sure my daughter was safe.
That's how I felt.
That's my number one objective. God entrusted her to me.
You were there. You were there. Also to me. She's also part of me. Okay?
Well, apparently, you don't have the knowledge to stay straight enough to protect her.
I don't want her to be hurt by you anymore. I haven't hurt enough.
You need to get your head out of your ass and get straight.
I'm trying.
That's what it's about,
I'm asking you to please supervise one visit before I go away somewhere. I won't fuck her up. I won't say anything. I'm her mother. Please.
I know you're her mother. I know you're her mother. You forget who was there the whole time.
She needs a mama, and I need to be her mother. More than anything else. That's what I need.
Then get straight.
I'm doing it.
That's all I can say. Just get straight.
I'm doing it. Please.
All I've said the whole time. Get straight. Get straight. Get off the shit. Get off the dope. Get off the alcohol. All I've ever told you, Tina. When you were straight, did I have a problem with you having the baby? Did I? No, absolutely not. When you're sober, Tina, you're a good mom.
I'm sober today. The effects of it are not worn off, though.
Like I said, when you're sober, you're a good mom. You're not sober enough. It's still in your system.
You're right. I feel it. I don't feel right yet.
You're not sober.
Well, I haven't taken anything.
It's going to take a good long time to get out of your system. And you need a good long time. You're a chronic relapser in between the 6 and 9 months on clockwork. And I cannot trust your dad either.
My dad's not going to do anything.
He's an enabler.
No, he's
hide.
not.
He will hide the fact that you're doing your dope.
No, he didn't know.
Yes, he did.
Listen.
I called him and told him.
Listen.
And he called Shelby, and Shelby told him.
Can I finish a sentence, please? He was unsure, and I convinced him I wasn't, because whatever was going on with the mind control, whatever was going on with the mind control, he doesn't know what to look for. I wasn't drunk. If he had seen me drunk...
His response was that at least you're not falling down drunk anymore. That was his fucking response to you being under the influence.
He saw me getting up and functioning, okay, until a point, and then he was done. He told me, I would throw you out of here, but I don't want you to die. And that was the enabling he did. That was it.
No,
He
it
said, I would
is-
throw you out of here, but I don't want you to die, Tina. And Ricky hates me. He does, right? Like, he is so hurt and so done with me.
I believe he does hate you. I can believe that.
Wow.
But, so that's the way your father is. But he is an
You know what?
enabler,
Your hate
and
makes
he
me
will
see
hide you.
Anger everywhere. Not everybody.
He will hide the fact
He
that
loves
you're
me,
fucking loaded.
but he hates
does.
me right now. He hates what I've done, okay?
Exactly. I agree.
Rick, your anger is a frightful thing to me. It has
I'm
been.
not angry.
You have a part.
I'm not angry.
You have a part in my life, okay? I'm not saying that you're responsible, but you have played a role in my life to bring me to the point I'm at, because I have had to fear your anger.
Tina,
I have feared
don't
your
blame
anger.
it on my anger.
No,
because
listen,
you know what?
I'm
There
not
was no
blaming
anger.
you. I'm saying it had a part. It played a part.
The anger was built up in your mind because I wasn't angry.
Rick, whether or not it was in my mind, you're right, it was in my mind, but it still played a part in my mind, and I made decisions based on that. I did. And I'm not saying it's your fault, but you are a part of it.
Okay.
In the same way that I'm a part of the misery and unhappiness I caused you, right? You are a part of my madness too, because I feared you. I don't fear you anymore. I miss Bella. I miss her. I miss her.
You know,
and
you
I'm
don't
sick
need to fear
inside.
me. I've never done nothing to you.
Rick, your temper's well, for whatever reason, it's not hard to. I ran away. I ran when I did. I felt very unhappy inside over it. I've had to.
Run with that.
I've had to.
Where
I had
did
to.
you?
When we were together, I had to
See how it works for
be
you?
very careful with the way I chose to speak and the things I said to you. I didn't like the way Levon was. There were things that I was unhappy with. It doesn't mean that it's your fault that I made the decisions I made. I didn't handle it appropriately. But you played a part. It's not just my dad enabling or your anger or my mom's drinking or whatever else. I mean, we can go on all day long with the wrongs because every one of us have made mistakes, including me, many in your life and my dad. I've hurt people, but you know, you all hurt me too.
Okay.
All of these people have hurt me too. Does that make me responsible for their bad decisions? Or yours? No. But there's a responsibility I had in making you feel the way that you felt, and my dad too, because I brought something at you knowing it was hurtful. And that's an intentional thing to do. And I think you've come at me with your anger knowing how it affects me. And it wasn't easy for me to meet up with you. And I almost have to push Bill out of my head because it hurts so bad that it's a pain beyond the measure that I know that you felt.
Well, apparently it didn't hurt bad enough.
I wasn't sober then. Couldn't be sober. It was so bad. I couldn't. It was so bad that even when I wasn't, I would see something or her, and I would freak out and cry and start. I had nightmares every night. I love her so much.
I don't doubt it.
I love her, man.
I don't doubt that you love Bella.
I can't breathe when I think about
You
her.
chose.
I can't breathe when I think about her. It's so bad. I can't.
You made choices